Hiya, welcome to GGKCS, the podcast slash FlossTube for fans of all things knitting, cross-stitching, geeky. I'm Cece, my pronouns are they, them. I'm so glad you're here today. Today is Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, and this is episode 517. I'd like to say a big welcome back. Love y'all to all returning viewers, and a big hiya to new viewers. Thanks for giving us a shot. Hope you enjoy the show. I had intended to start recording this like an hour and a half ago, and it took me that long to get organized because I have some finishes that have already been gifted. Did I take a picture of that other FO? I will check that in a minute. I just realized I may not have taken a picture of an FO that I gifted. I will check. I went to Camp B&S. I also have an unboxing of a Black Needle Society box. If you're watching this the day that this goes live, I uploaded it earlier today. Time just got away from me. Coming back and recovering. I started and finished a cross-stitch project since I saw y'all last. And all kinds of other goodness. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. I don't know what it is about this angle that if I look at the camera, it's putting in the windows. So I'm trying to like not have the reflection in my glass. Oh well. Yeah. Now it's time for knit. I have some things to show you. Well, yes, I do have some things to show you. First off, I finished my 13th project for the year. This is the barley hat that I knit for my friend Laura and gave to her at camp. This is the barley hat by Tin Can Knits. It's on US 2's 2.75 mil and US 4's 3.5 mil needles in Knit Picks Felici in the ribbon candy colorway. I started it on the 21st of June and finished on the 5th of July. It took me 10 days of knitting to knit it. Okay, the next one is the one that I didn't take the picture of. I have texted the person I gifted it to and was like, could you please take a picture for me and send it to me? Because I always take a picture, y'all. What? I don't know. I don't know. This is y'all know what these look like. I've knit enough pairs of them. This is my 14th. If I get it before I fully edit the episode, I will put a picture in. This is my 14th finish for the year. These are shorty fingerless mitts that I made for my friend Amanda on US 3's 3.25 mil needles, and the yarn is Up North Yarn Superwash 75/25 merino nylon in the It's Wednesday colorway. And this may look familiar to you. It is because I knit Amanda a pair of birthday socks last year out of this. So now she has matching mitts. Also, I am currently rewatching season 1 of Wednesday on Netflix. I think I have 3 episodes maybe left in my rewatch, just because it's been so long. And then I will start on season 2. I also will be watching the Outlander prequel, Blood of My Blood, Bone of My Bone. I don't know. It begins with a B. I think it's Blood of My Blood. If I'm wrong. Those words are two very important things in Outlander. So, forgive me. Yeah. Oh, pause. I reached over to grab my whips, and one of the project bags went sailing over the side of the chair. So I am now working on a pair of birthday socks from my French Vanilla Cappuccino sock pattern that I designed. You can buy it on javapearldesigns.com, JAVAPURL. I almost gave you the Black Needle Society coupon code. JAVAPURL Designs, DESIGNS.com. There will be links to that and everything else that I'm talking about today in our show notes, GGKCS.com. It feels like 57 years since I've done this. This is done on US 1.5, 2.5 mil needles, and I'm using Knit Picks Felici in the Silent Film colorway. So these beautiful light gray. So light gray, a little darker gray, dark gray, and black. I just started on the heel of the first lock last night. I love self-striping yarn. It's just magnificent. Okay, and the other thing that I am working on is my third preemie blanket, which I kind of made up the pattern of I-cord cast on garter stitch, except for a 3-stitch I-cord on both sides, and then bind off in I-cord. I'm on US 6's 4 mil needles, using Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the gold colorway and Red Heart Super Saver in the Cafe Latte colorway. And I am actually binding off. This bind off takes forever though, so I still have that much of a bind off to do. But that's what it looks like, and it will definitely be done the next time I record for y'all. This bind off just takes forever, but it looks so good. I love how it looks. And I matched it with the cast on in the same color. So I will finish this one up and then figure out what yarn I want to use for the next one. And that is everything that I'm currently knitting and have finished knitting. So let me clean up and we'll move on to the next segment. And now it's time for FlossTube. So I have a start and a finish. I had it in my I Live in Two Worlds. One is a world of books. It was from it's a Gilmore Girls project bag. Why I put it in there, I don't know. Just what I decided to do. So this is the Sherlock snail, which was this year's snail for the Black Needle Society Can't Be an S Murder Mystery 2025. So this is by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. I used Be Stitch Me 18 count Ada in the Lunar colorway, which I just realized I spelled wrong. Goodness gracious. Lunar. And I used the Called for Gentle Arts. I started this on the 31st of July and finished it on the 2nd of August. It took me 3 days. And there it is. It's so cute. I stitched this, it's still in here, but I stitched this in the 4x4 Nerd Hoop. And this was one of the needle minders that I got gifted at camp, and so I just left it on there. So I bought this fabric. I showed y'all, I don't know how many episodes ago, but so I can stitch all the snails on the same fabric. So I just cut out a piece, and it was perfect. And like, this was my first snail, but it will not be my last. I think I have 10 more. Plus I'm in the snail mail subscription club, so I get one every 2 months. So I do want to do some more of these. They were a fast and easy project, and I loved it. So this is my 15th FO for the year. Okay, and then the other, I only had 2 other projects that I worked on really this last month. One of them is Move Forward in Love by Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm doing it on Fortnite fabric, 16 count Ada in the Hue colorway, Called for DMC, and then the border I changed to be Threadworks Bradley's Balloons. And I am making really good progress on this, y'all. Okay, here we are. So, things are sliding on the couch. I have finished all of the outside, all the flowers, all the birds, all the vines, all that's done. I did the border for the inside, filled in the white on all the corners, and then I did the white and the words. And then, so these squares on each of the sides here will each be filled in with the color. So I'm just filling them in as I get to it. So I put in the 4 pink ones, and there is the pink stripe, and then I did the pale blue ones, and there's the blue stripe. So next up is brown. So it's this color brown right here. So I'll fill in the squares. So this, it's full coverage. It's the full pride flag. But this puts me at 74.01%. And I really, really feel like I can get this finished this year. So I am going to be pushing on it and trying to get it done. And then the other thing that I've been working on, see, like here is last year's snail. So I'll be stitching that one. The other thing I'm working on is Jack's Stamp Collection by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. I'm doing this on XU Design 18 count Zweigart Ada in the witchy pink colorway using the mostly called for DMC. I had to sub a few, but it's fine. So I think I need to put something behind this so y'all can see. I don't remember where I was at last, probably somewhere over here, but so like there's day 11 is a frog. Day 12 is like the moon and the sky, clouds. Day 13 is the one I'm currently working on. What is it? Oh, it's a grave. It's a gravestone. So after I get recorded and everything, this will be my next thing to work on, is put in stitches on this. I'm currently sitting at 44.21% done. To stay on target to finish this Halloween 2026, I need to be at 50% by Halloween this year. And I mean, we've still got August, September, October. We still have 3 months to go, and I only have just under 6% to get to halfway done. So I might even be ahead. So we will see. We will see. I do want to also work on some of my other projects. I think I'm going to make it so that I don't get burnt out on it. I think I'm going to make it a goal to maybe do like 100 stitches, so a 10 by 10 square of Edinburgh Castle. I'd like to say every week, but I don't know if that will be, with my limited crafting time, I don't know if that will be too much and not let me touch other projects that I am closer to finishing, because that one has a long way to go. I'm working on Dammy stocking, the Oh Dear stocking by Satsuma Street, but I have not even started stockings for me and Pink and Pumpkin. So I really want to, even if it's like, you know, twice a month or something, that I work on Dammy stocking and try to get it really some movement on it. Gilmoreisms by Forbidden Fiber Co. I have done 3 of the rows, so I've got 2 left. The other, so Move Forward in Love, and then Winter in Stars Hollow, which is by Katie Landis, Black Needle Society. That's another one that I feel like I might be able to finish this year. So I think I might try to, of course, do my stitches weekly on Jack's. Continue to put in effort on Move Forward in Love. And I don't know whether I should just like push on Move Forward in Love, and once I finish it, then work on Winter in Stars Hollow. So I'll be pondering that. But then also to get some stitches in on Christmas stockings. And then the next one that has a chance of being done after that is Gilmoreisms. So Move Forward in Love, and then Winter in Stars Hollow, and then Gilmoreisms, while still working some on Edinburgh Castle, Oh Dear. Yeah. So, but I'm thrilled to have finished, had to start and finish at camp. When they took the photo of everybody who had finished their snails, I wasn't quite done, but they told me to go take the picture anyway. I've got this like piece of hair that is like doing its own weird thing here. I think at that point I had like right around 100 stitches left to go. So I made really good progress on that. I had my best stitching day probably ever in my whole life. I stitched somewhere between 600 and 700 stitches in one day at camp. So I was really trying hard. But I love that it took me 3 days. I mean, of course, I had some really dedicated time. What are you doing here? Stay. Stay. I had some really dedicated time to just focus on it, but I would love to throw a snail in and, you know, I don't know if I could, if I like set a goal to do like a snail every couple of months, I feel like that's feasible. Maybe. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I just know I want to get some of these projects done, even though I am a process stitcher, not a progress stitcher. I'm a process knitter, not a process knitter. Progress knitter, it doesn't matter what I'm knitting, I'm just knitting to knit. That's the same for cross stitch. But I do love having finishes. And for me, having a lot of whips, like I consider myself, for me, I have a lot of whips and I would like to reduce that number so that I can have like really good focus time on all my projects that I currently have going instead of having ones that like I haven't worked on in months. So I'm really going to really try hard to get Move Forward in Love and Winter and Stars Hollow done before the end of the year. And then we can decide like adding things in. Oh, there is another project. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you in Yummies that I'm going to be stitching with a couple of friends. But it's a start along. It's not a finish along. One of my friends has already started it, and then the other two of us got the pattern at camp. So I need to pick out fabric and floss for it, but it's one that I can just have fun with in what I'm choosing. So, okay, I've been rambling. So let's move on to Yummies so I can show you. I'm not going to show you everything I got at camp because there's a lot of gifty thingies and such, but I'm going to show you some stuff. I'm going to show you the swag, of course, and then some other stuff that was fun. Okay, I'll be right back. Now it's time for our favorite part of the show. Yummies. Yummies are our current favorite things we like, things we want to talk to you about. Yummies. I randomly saw a comment that someone had posted about how it's just ingrained into them when I say it's time for our favorite part of the show. Yummies. I used to be like, what are yummies, Mare? And so some people have said that immediately pops in their head when I say, what are yummies, Mare? Or when I say, yummies. And then they think, what are yummies, Mare? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to first show you the July unboxing. The July, the Black Needle Society July Dare to Dream box. I did a full unboxing of this and I posted it this morning. If you're watching this the same day that I'm recording this. So if you want to see like all the details, go there. But we got this beautiful project bag that says, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. I know I usually wait and show you the pattern last, but the pattern is the bag, what is on the bag. So that is fun. We got, sorry, piece of trash. We got this iron-on that says, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. So I'm going to figure out what to put that on. I've got the Doctor Who one too to put on something. We got a resting stitch face mask. We got Color and Cotton. I got 16 count Ada. This is Wish Upon a Star. It's a really nice neutral. Very pretty. Okay, and then we got I love this needle minder. It says Midnight Stitcher Society. We also got these watercolor floss drops. And then we got floss from We Stitch Me. It's 5 yards of hand-dyed silk. We have Witchy. We have Solar. And we have Imagination. I might use these on the project I'm going to show y'all in a little bit. Okay, I think that's everything of that. So hold a moment while I readjust. Okay, I thought I hit pause and I didn't, but it's fine. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Camp Black Needle. The theme was murder mystery. We got these tote bags, these evidence tote bags, which are really fun. We got a project bag with the pattern on it. So this is Murder in a Quaint English Village. And I love it. And yes, and then there's the Sherlock snail. So we got, obviously, the Sherlock snail pattern. We got these really cute clue notebooks that I think would be great for when you're playing a board game where you're keeping score. So I think that's what I'm going to do is put it in there. This is Be Stitch Me 16 count Ada, one more reproduction. Another just really nice neutral. We got a magnifying glass, which there are days that I need this, so I'm really excited to put it here in my stitchy space. We got a needle minder that is from Only Murders in the Building. This is the Arconia Upper West Side. It's hard to see. It reminds me of like the key fob things, the keys. I've got a couple of them on my keychain. We got this beautiful book sleeve that has this fun forensic type designs, and the inside is similar. We got, oh, this one made me laugh. Okay, it's antibacterial hand wipe, but on the back it has Monk and it says, "You'll thank me later." People who had never watched Monk were like, I don't get it. We all got different bones and their pens. This is like, I don't know, a vertebrae or something. I'm not a science person. We got, and then here is the Murder in a Quaint English Village. And we also got the pattern to do this extra. If we want to put Murder in a Quaint English Village and the border stuff, we got and the skulls, we got the bonus chart to do that. It's just digital, but that's fine because we know that's how I stitch, is from Pattern Keeper. Oops. Okay. And then I'm going to show you a few other things. This is the pattern that I was referencing earlier that I'm going to be stitching with friends. This is from Rebel Stitcher Designs. It's called Disagree. And it says, "We can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist." It's 240 by 157 stitches. Obviously, it's not full coverage though, but I'm really going to play with, I'm going to play in my flosses and see, because like you could just do this with one solid color and have like a really bold fabric. You could do a more neutral fabric with variegated. You could do several different flosses. So I'm excited to play with this and start it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't wait to work on it. Okay, what else do I have that I'll show you? One of my table mates, I've got a bunch of floss drops in here. One of my table mates gave us these tumblers with the sticker cross stitch makes everything better. I'm going to show y'all what I gave because I had a few left. So I did floss drops again this year, and I bought a lot of skeleton key charms. And then I realized, oh, I need to put rings on them. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. So I bought a bunch of these metal locking stitch markers and put it that way. So there's 2 cards, but everybody got multiples. So first off, we have Sherlock Bones. And then we have Sherlock Holmes. And then on the back, they say, "Happy stitching. CCP Pearl and Pumpkin Pom Pom Gilmore. And then there's my Instagram, CC_Java Pearl, and Pink and Pumpkin's pink.and.pumpkin. And then here is the YouTube link, named GGKCS Podcast FlossTube. And they're floss drops, so that's fun. We got several different ones. We got some clue-based ones. We just got a bunch of fun ones that people were giving out. On Sunday, before I flew home on Monday, I dumped everything out on my bed and was like, okay, let's kind of try to consolidate this up. Oh, this was something else that we got in our swag bag. There was, I think, a couple different Agatha Christie books. I've actually read this one. It is 12 new mysteries by other authors, and including like Leigh Bardugo, Lucy Foley, Ellie Griffiths, Ruth Ware. So I read this, I probably got it from the library, but I might like take it to the office and see if anybody's interested in it. My friend Erin gave me this. One of the vendors had a thing where if you were one of the first X number of customers that bought a minimum of X, you got a snail fan. And I'm going to take it to the office and put it on my desk because my office at the hospital, the HVAC system is just wacky. And it feels so muggy in there. Like I have a dehumidifier on my desk. I have fans. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm going to take the snail and put it on my desk at work, and it'll be fun. Oh, we went and saw Clue at the, what's it called? The New Theater? I think so. It was lovely. It was so much fun. The actress that played Mrs. White sounded like Kristen Chenoweth to me. So we had a lot of fun seeing Clue together. I'm wearing my, I don't remember what it says, the Black Needle Society 2025 Murder Mystery, and it also has a Sherlock snail on it. That also came in our swag bag. Grime guards. Oh, one of my table mates made this. Uh-oh. There was a pin in it, and I'm sure I'm going to find it in the bottom. It's a little turtle, and it's a pen cushion. It's so cute! I love this. My friend Amanda made me this little, like, Notions set, but she bedazzled mine in the rainbow colors. I love it. I did get a necklace for finishing my snail. Anytime you had to finish, you went up and you dinged the bell, and then you got to pick a necklace to wear. These were our name tags. I put the buttons on them, and then the number down here, it was done alphabetically by first name, but that was your number for the random prize draws. We got some pens, some floss, some tea, scissors, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Scissors, needle minders. Okay, can you see this needle minder right here? It's a cat with a bloody knife, and it says what? I had bought extra, but this is what I gave for table gifts, and there was 5 different cats. There was that skeleton cat, there was a black cat, and then various other colors of cats. What else is down here? Oh, so one of the people who sat at my table was like, I brought this for the freebie table. Before I take it out there, is anybody interested? It's the Hobbit project from Forbidden Fiber Co. The project bag says, in a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. And it's got a fun needle pull, or like zipper pull on it. And the fabric, which is Forbidden Fiber Co. Ada Zweigart 16 count in the burglar colorway. And then all the floss and the pattern. Yes, I feel like there was something else in here too. Probably something littles. Oh, yeah, there's a needle minder that says, I'm going on an adventure. Oh, there's some stickers. So she was like, does anybody want this? And I was like, yes, I'll take it. So, that's fun. What else is down here? This. I'm putting this by my spot here. It has the like grippy stuff, and it has a piece of fabric on the top, and for when you drop things, and it's easier to pick up. But also, you know what I ordered while I was at camp, and it arrived when I got home? This magical thing. It's telescoping, and there's something metal. There you go. I can pick stuff up off the floor without having to get up. Because I drop stuff on the floor all the time. I need to figure out, because this pin is not magnetic. I need to like put a magnet on it or something, because I drop this pin from my Remarkable tablet all the freaking time. But stitchy tools, you know? What else is down in here? Oh, some markers. Some pens. My friend Erin, so I'll put some pictures in here. We didn't take very many pictures, but my friend Erin Restel sat at the table with me and Pumpkin, along with Darcy, Cher, Veronica, Vanessa. It's a V name. And I messed it up the entire retreat. So we all sit together at a table. Erin is the hiking stitcher on FlossTube here on YouTube. If you don't follow her, go give her a follow. She is under 1,000 subscribers, and we're trying to boost her up to 1,000 subscribers. She is now affectionately known as Auntie Erin for Pumpkin, and Auntie Erin actually filmed the unboxing of the July box because we did it live at camp, so I wouldn't get spoiled. So go check out the Hiking Stitcher on YouTube. She has great videos, and her dog Bo makes cameos similarly to how Pumpkin makes cameos. And whenever I'm watching and Bo comes on the screen, I'm like, look, Pumpkin, it's your friend Bo, and she will go over and watch Bo on the screen. So it's really cute. What made me think of this? This is the 2025 National Needlework Market Cookbook. Erin won 2 of them at camp, so she gave me 1 of them. There's other random goodness down in here. Oh, there's the pin for the turtle. Wait, where'd it go? Now, where did the turtle go? Is the question. There it is. See, it had this cute little bumblebee pin in here. It's adorable. It's adorable. I think everything else that's left in here is... Erin picked this up off the freebie table for me. So apparently they have, like, somewhere, I don't know who does, but somebody has wine glasses that have this shape in the bottom, and you can put this in your wine glass. But I will just put it with my Gilmore Girls stuff. It says Luke's on one side and Gilmore Girls on the other side. I bought myself and my friend Amanda. Amanda doesn't FlossTube, but Amanda has a lovely Instagram that is Amanda Stitches. There might be an underscore in there. You should check her out too. But I bought Amanda and I pens. They're different, but I can't. I won't use bad language. But it says, "Good morning, effers. Let the poop," the other word, "show begin." And the cat is holding a pink tumbler and wearing a I still call them fanny packs. I don't know what they're called now. And is actually giving the middle finger. And then it's got one of those, it's got stars in it. So that was camp. That was camp. We know next year's theme is pajama party. And if I remember right, the dinner theater is going to be doing Legally Blonde. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. I think if so, there's a bunch of life things going on. I could put this after Yummies, but we'll just talk about it here. Dammy is moving to Illinois next week, and Pink Pearl is going with them. Dammy will be going back to school to do a dual master's. I'm really excited for them. I am so proud of them. I'm struggling. I've never lived further than an hour away from them. So this is going to be a big adjustment for Mama Cece. So if you think of me, send good thoughts. Think safe travels for Dammy and Pink Pearl. They'll be driving from Seattle to Illinois. It's a 5-day trip, and they'll be pulling a trailer behind them with their stuff in it. So just send good thoughts for them as they travel and as they drive. And yeah. And then I've got some other life stuff going on. Nothing firmly in stone yet, but it could impact me being able to go to camp next year. I really hope I'm able to. And if I am able to, I think what I'm probably going to do is fly in on Tuesday. And then that way I'll have the day on Wednesday and then go see the show Wednesday night. And then camp is primarily Thursday through Saturday. The stitching room is open all day on Sunday until like 5 o'clock. But people kind of start going home or whatever. So then maybe fly home on Sunday instead of waiting and flying home on Monday. So take that extra day at the beginning. Or, like we'll see, depending on what hotel we're staying at, that's a whole nother thing. I am not going to discuss it because it was not Katie and Laura's fault about how horrific the hotel was. It did not look like this a year ago when they went in to see about having camp there. But it was awful. So it depends on where we're having camp next year. We won't be at that place for sure. There's a possibility maybe a hotel closer to the airport, which would be really nice because then there'd be airport shuttles and everything. So I'm, if I could get a flight in on Wednesday that would get me there in a reasonable amount of time to be able to then go to the dinner theater Wednesday night. Because Pumpkin and I flew overnight Tuesday night, and it was not fun. It was not fun. Pumpkin did great. Pumpkin did so good at camp. She had so many friends. There's some pictures of her that I'll put up on the screen too. She had so many friends come to say hello to her and give her scritches, and she had a collar and bow tie on that has skulls because she had to be appropriate for the theme of camp. Yeah, so we'll just see like where we are and see what some of these life events, how they're going to pan out to see if I'm able to go next year. I really want to. But like I said, it'll depend on life. I am a rep for the Black Needle Society. That means I get the every other month boxes to share with you. So this was the July box. I share them with you here on the YouTubes. And I have a coupon code for 5% off everything in the vault. What is the vault, CC? Let me tell you. The vault is where all the extras live. So for all these boxes that you see me share, any extras go into the vault. And you can save 5% with the coupon code JavaPearl5, JAVAPURL, and then number 5. You can use it over and over again. I use it sometimes. So check that out. So I get the every other month boxes, but all the other boxes that I purchase and the snail mail that I purchase, it comes out of my pocket, but I just love it so much that I want to share it with y'all. Okay, this has gotten really long. So let's move on to the next segment. All right, with that, we're to the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching this the day it goes, the day I'm filming it, Friday, August the 8th, or the morning of Saturday, August the 9th, the Books with BNS Book Club is having our book club meetup on Saturday afternoon. I'll put a graphic up on the screen. We're actually doing 2 books this month. The first one is The Mostly True Story of Tanner and Louise, which was such a fun book. I enjoyed it so much. And then the other book is I can't remember the name. The Echo of Old Books. And I'm enjoying it as well. I'm not done reading it, and I'm leading the discussion tomorrow. It's all right. Y'all know I read really fast. I'm almost at 200 books for the year, and we're just at the beginning of August. So I'll be leading that. We'll be doing the first hour, we'll do Tanner and Louise, and the second hour, we'll do old books. If you try to join the Books with BNS group, please make sure you answer the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, we're going to deny your membership request. They're easy questions. Just answer them. And then we'll announce tomorrow at the end of book club what the book club book for October will be, and we'll be discussing it the first Saturday of October. The only reason we're discussing these books the second Saturday of August is because we had Camp BNS last week. So, thank you to everyone who supports the podcast, no matter how it is you support us. I just had the website domain renewal come up since I saw y'all last. So everybody who supports the podcast financially helped paid for that. So that was amazing. Thank you so much. There's links in the show notes, ggkcs.com, and also in the YouTube drop-down thingy of all the ways that you can support us. Our website is ggkcs.com, and there you'll find links to everything, and all the places we are, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, etc. Okay, I think that is everything. Make sure to stay tuned after the credits for Pink and Pumpkin Picks, and I should be back with you. Hold on, let's look at the calendar, because the calendar is the boss. I should be back with you sometime the first weekend in September. Pumpkin has a vet appointment on Friday, but maybe I can record before or after. I won't have as much stuff to show you. Oh, I know what else came that I'm not going to show you because I want it to be a surprise, but my sock yarn for 2025 Advent sock yarn, I went with a new dyer this time, and it came in since I saw y'all last, and it's one that I'm going to have to wind up, but it is gorgeous. It's not already pre-wound, which is fine. So I will divide the hank in half and wind 2 balls of it so that I can do 2 socks at the same time. But it's beautiful, and I'm so excited for it. And I think that's it. So, until I see you again, will I have any unboxings in August? I think just the snail mail. I think the snail mail is the only thing since we did camp. That was the other quote-unquote box. All right, I'm going now. I'm really going now. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. Until next time, happy crafting. I'll talk to you again soon.